Good morning. We're going to show you how to ballast track. What you will need is a 50-50 mix of UPVA glue with a small spurt of washing up liquid in it, a good quality pipette, a good quality atomizers, 3 makeup brushes, mistress, lovers, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives. You will need 3 makeup brushes, grandma's medicine spoon. We use Woodland Scenic's coarse ballast light grey, and we use medium ballast grey blend, and we mix them up 50-50 to make the ballast. Thank you for watching. Right, what we're going to show you is just on this piece, on this curve, on this piece of track, exactly how you ballast. First thing you do is put the ballast in the centre. And the medicine spoon is always good because you've got a lot of control over what you put on. And you've got 2 size spoons, so you can choose whether you want to put a large amount on or the small amount on. The next thing you do is you use a makeup brush. Don't worry, the missus can use it after it's been used for ballast, so don't worry about that, there's no problems there. And you just basically, you just work it in. Now ballast is also useful if you've had to use washers as shims to make sure the track's level. So you make sure the ballast goes under the track if there's any gaps where you've shimmed it. Because when you put the UPVA glue on, it will all bond underneath and make sure that the track is held firm. And you can see here where the ballast goes down. I mean, obviously if we weren't filming this to show you how to do it, we ballast the whole area first, everything we want to do. With the points, you need to be really careful of where they operate when you do the points. And you can see you basically just brush it in. You use the makeup brush to get the shape you wish, how to push them in. Make sure that you don't cover the railway sleepers or railway ties if you're an American. So you make sure that it's all pushed in and you push it down with the brush, and you make sure you can see the sleepers, both the top and the bottom. And what you do is you work it along. So if you've got too much, it would just go into the next, as you can see, into the next row of sleepers. But the important thing is to make sure that you can see the railway sleepers, and you can see, and that's ready for the next stage. Now the next thing you need is the atomizer. The reason you use an atomizer is because the application of water is very gentle. If you use a syringe or a pipette, you risk moving your ballast. And you see here, you might not even be able to see, it's a lovely fine spray, and you let it soak in. You don't apply too much, otherwise when you apply the UPVA mix of 50% UPVA water and a dab of washing up liquid, it tends to move it. And what the water also does is it increases the absorption of the glue a lot easier. Thank you. Got the pipette, and you can see how it works. It's very gentle. The last thing you want to do is move the ballast you've put into shape, and you can see it soaks in really easily because of the water, and you just gently push it along. And we put some more on it. Now we've got some good quality medical ones. We found the cheap plastic ones were rubbish. And you can see it just soaks in, not too much, otherwise you'll push the ballast aside. And you gently just let it move along. And then that's it. And you let it dry for 24 hours. And what will happen is, if you see it's a little bit, you can see when it's got the glue in it, it changes colour a little bit. But the important thing is a small amount, and if you're really pedantic, you can move your finger across the track to move the glue off, which is probably a good idea. And that's it, and you leave it for 24 hours and it's done. Thank you for watching.